I lived as a Viltrumite for thousands of years before I came to Earth. But what little time I spent there changed me. I was ready to kill you when you defied me. I would have. Those are the ways of the Viltrumite. You were weak. You deserved to die. But when it became clear that I would have to kill you, that you would not join me. When it became clear that I would have no other option, I couldn't do it. I had two choices. I could kill you and enslave Earth as I was meant to, or I could leave Earth and leave you. I chose to leave. It was not a decision I made lightly. I decided to turn my back on my Viltrumite heritage. My offense would have been no greater had I listened to you and ceased our fight instantly. I was a fugitive from my own people. It would only be a matter of time before they learned of my treachery. I chose to hide rather than turn myself in. If I could conquer a similar world, maybe they would lessen my punishment. So I set out to find such a world. Whether through some kind of cosmic destiny or mere luck, I'll never know. But I found this world within a week of leaving Earth. They are a people vastly different than those of Earth. Though their technology and advancement as a species are very similar, in some ways they are less advanced. In other ways, they are more advanced. I decided on this world almost instantly. Their lifespans are a mere fraction of Earth's people, roughly about 9 months. Because of this genetic handicap, they have evolved to the point where learning is an almost instantaneous process achieved during the action they are attempting to learn. Their elders are the ruling class. The eldest known member of the species is crowned ruler of the entire planet. They cycled through leaders at a very rapid pace. Needless to say, it was so incredibly easy to assume control of this planet. Once they learned how old I was elected ruler almost immediately. Things move very fast here.
They just handed the whole planet over to you? No questions asked?
Yes, son, they did. Things are very different here, Mark. Their lifespan accounts for a great many differences. After 9 months here, no one will be alive to remember how their planet was before my rule. Think about that. You outlive an entire generation in half a year.
I suppose you're right. I can see how that would make a takeover easier to accept.
Come. There's still much to discuss.
I see.
What?
Okay, stop. Calm down. I saw what these things can do, masking themselves as science dog. I thought maybe you... I just had to be sure.
And now?
I'm sure.
You've gotten stronger. That's good. I was counting on that.
What do you mean by that? What am I here to do? What do you need me here for that you couldn't do by yourself?
Viltrum knows I'm here. They are coming for me.
What? When?
I don't know anything more than soon. I abandoned my post. To them, I am now a... Hold on a moment. Good evening, my dear.
What are you, Dad? What is...
Yes, I suppose this could look quite unusual to you based on your familiarity to Earth customs. I promise you it's not more odd than the act of kissing was to me when I first came to Earth. Oh, and I almost forgot. This is my mate, Andressa.
Hello, Mark. It is good to finally meet you.
Your mate?
Yes, son. This is my home now. I will never be returning to Earth. This probably wasn't the easiest way for you to discover this, but I have an entirely new life. I have moved on. Oh, is it time? You go on ahead. I'll follow in a moment.
Moved on? You're just abandoning me? Is that how it is? You've called me here to say goodbye? You should have never contacted me again. I can't go through this twice.
No, son. I will never abandon you. You are the reason I can never return to Earth. I could never kill you, and you made it clear to me that is what I would have to do to complete my mission. So I turned my back on my duties. I have become a fugitive to the Viltrum Empire. For you.
But what about Mom?
I will not discuss your mother. Now come. There is something else I must show you.
What is that?
That is your little brother.
My brother? You mean...
Yes, Andressa and I have had a child together. I told you, son, I'm starting a new life here. I have been very happy here.
That doesn't make any sense. You told me. You said I was a fool to fight for Earth. You said I'd watch everyone around me die. You said the people of Earth weren't worth my time. These people have even shorter lifespans. What makes them so special?
Nothing, Mark. It's complicated. I have changed. I have learned the error of the Viltrumite ways. I see the faults in logic I believed in for centuries. I am not the same man you fought months ago. Just look at your brother, Mark.
What about him?
You see the color of his skin, how it's different from ours? That's because Andressa's people are not as compatible with Viltrumite DNA as humans were.
You think?
I would appreciate you getting rid of the tone, son. I'm still your father. Understand?
Okay, got it. Please go on. Just make this all make sense to me, Dad. Please.
Your brother's skin tone isn't the only thing different. He's 3 weeks old, Mark. By Earth standards, he looks to be a year old. He is aging too fast. Now, I suspect the Viltrumite DNA will cause his aging to slow just as it has yours when he reaches puberty. But how much it will slow down is still in question.
Is he going to... how long do you think he has?
Hundreds, if not thousands of years. He'll be fine. He'll still live a long and healthy life, especially by human standards and among these people. But on Viltrum, that would be a whole other story. The modern Viltrum civilization is built around the notion of survival of the fittest. That's how they became the intergalactic superpower they are today. By the Viltrumite law, once a flaw is detected in an individual, they are to be executed at once. It is actually legal to kill the weak on Viltrum. If the loser of a fight is killed, then he was weak and deserved to die. The winner is awarded a medal for strengthening the empire. According to Viltrum law, this child, your brother, would be executed for his flaws. He would not be worthy of life.
What's his name? You haven't called him by name yet. You keep saying son or your brother.
The custom here is for individual to choose their own name once they reach adulthood, which would be 2 weeks from now were it not for his Viltrumite blood.
What is your name? Nolan is an Earth name, right? You had to have a different name on Viltrum.
No, Nolan is and always has been my name. The Viltrumites have no need for last names, so Grayson was added while I was on Earth. The pronunciation was just a bit different, as I recall. Closer to Nolan, but more or less the same.
Somehow that makes me feel better. One of the things that got to me the most was that I more than likely didn't even know your name anymore.
I hope this talk we've had is showing you that you knew me better than even I would like to have admitted. I'm sorry, son, for everything.
That, though, doesn't help at all. An apology just isn't going to cut it.
I understand that. Truly I do, but it doesn't change the fact that I need your help. The Viltrumites are coming for me. They could be here at any moment. You arrived just in time. Once they find your brother, they will kill him. If I'm defeated, I will be taken back to Viltrum for execution. I need your help in defending this planet.
Against an army of adult Viltrumites? I barely even hurt you during our fight.
No, they will more than likely send 4 or less. Also, they have their most powerful soldiers doing more important things like conquering new worlds. Like me. Also, they won't be expecting you to be here. They don't know you exist. Between the two of us, we might stand a chance. I need to know, son. Will you...
Of course I will. You think I'm going to stand aside and watch them murder a baby?
Thank you, son. Now I hope we have enough time to prepare. There are many things I can teach you before...
Sorry to interrupt, sire, but it's urgent!
What is it? Out with it.
Mark, take them to the caves, and Drissa will show you the way. Go now!
What? I just got here. I don't know the first thing about this place. Caves? What caves? I thought you wanted me to help you.
For now, the main priority is keeping Andressa and the baby safe. The Viltrumites will target them first if they think I'm attached to them emotionally. Stay low to the ground so they don't spot you. They're attacking from the south side of the city and the caves are north. They shouldn't see you.
Okay, don't worry. I'll keep them safe.
Come, Mark, I'll guide you.
Please do, Mark. I'm counting on you.
Hang on.
This is it?
What is this place?
These are the caves of Rocklane. Once every generation, our planet is forced to endure massive lightning storms. It has been this way for all of recorded history. Rocklane discovered this cave system and led our people here for shelter against the storm many, many ages ago. It was also used as a haven for our people during the wars of times past before my people united under one world ruler.
That's interesting. What are you doing there?
The caves are no longer used for protection. Our technology has built structures that can withstand the lightning storms. Now we use the caves as a place for gathering, for study, for many things. The engravings will light the way. There are many caverns ahead, many lavishly furnished. We will be quite comfortable here. Follow me.
So, you've been with my father for...
Most of my life. As your father described your time-keeping methods to us, 3 months.
3 months? Man, he didn't waste any time.
It is an honor to be coupled with your father. He is a great leader and has done a great many things to help my people. From what I have seen, you are very much his son.
I suppose in some ways, yeah.
You are nearly as fast as him, yes. These caves are a day's travel from the city, and yet you have gotten us here in moments, like him.
So it is true. The great Nolan has sired an offspring. If you are powerful enough to withstand my assault, you will be allowed to live. you will be worthy to stand by my side, a soldier of the Viltrum Empire. If you are not, you will die,